Hey everybody, welcome to Jimmy's Hobbit House, my little house in Thailand. I wanted to call my YouTube channel Jimmy's Hobbit House, but they wouldn't let me due to copyright infringements. I guess Tolkien's family doesn't like people using Lord of the Rings stuff. So Jimmy in Thailand, that's the name of my channel. I want to thank all you guys who subscribe to it and enjoy my stuff that I put out, and I really appreciate it. I'll say all the normal things like hit that notification button, subscribe to my channel, tell your friends. It really does help me out with the algorithms, and I appreciate your interest, okay? It's too bad. I just woke up, excuse my disarray here. Everything is looks like a bomb hit it. I've got my green screen set up. I've been doing some recording. I want to do some songs about New Orleans, okay? I'm going to do a little mini-series of all my favorite songs from New Orleans. And the first thing I wanted to do, I was going to do IKO IKO. But there's a long, long story about how IKO IKO originated, what it means, where it's from. And when I started to get into it, I realized that it's way too long. I couldn't include it with my song. So I decided to make a little IKO IKO, Where's It From video. And I'm going to do that for you right now. It's too bad. I mean, if I had some time and I could play a little guitar for you and we could have a real fun. Oh, wait a minute. A little guitar. Unbelievable. Now when you're down in trouble and you need a helping hand, get lost. No, okay, that's enough of that. Wait a minute. I'm going to get started on my little description video of IKO IKO. It's a song, actually. I say this in the description, but if you ever go down to New Orleans and you want to get rid of people, you can tell them, kiss my ass in a very nice way. And my description tells you all about it. So thanks again for checking in. Take a look at my video. Tell me how you're doing. I appreciate it. I really do. Mardi Gras, huh? New Orleans is amazing all year long. But when it's Mardi Gras time, the streets, they literally explode with parades, floats, and streets full of happy people. Now, I was there in the 1970s with my brother Tommy, who was working at a racetrack at the time. I thought his workplace was pretty wild, but he said to me, "You want to see something really wild? Come on, I'll take you downtown to the Mardi Gras parade." And off we went. Boy, was he ever right. That was a day I will never forget. It wasn't always like that, though. I often wondered how the parades got started. Well, legend has it that the original participants were bands of Indians who roamed the streets and waged mock battles, waving their tribal flags in each other's faces and chanting taunts back and forth. Each tribe had a flag boy who proudly carried the flag of the tribe that they represented. Little children, grandmas and grandpas, and maidens of the tribe lined the streets, singing and shouting in support of the warriors who paraded and danced around each other. It must have been quite a spectacle. In the early 50s, a man came along named James Sugarboy Crawford. He wrote down some of the chants that he heard and he composed them into a song. He called it IKO IKO, or Giacomo. Now, Sugarboy wrote down the words phonetically and composed his song, taking what he heard. Some things were right, some things were wrong. When people asked him later what the words meant, he replied, "I have no idea. It just sounded good to me." He released it in 1953. His version went virtually unnoticed, but it eventually became famous due to the many cover versions that came after it, done by artists who, just like Sugarboy, had no idea what they were singing about, or even what language the lyrics were in. I decided to research the origins of the lyrics, but that proved to be a little more difficult than I had imagined. The great New Orleans pianist and singer Dr. John claims that the words Giacomo Finane mean, "You can kiss my ass." Now that wouldn't make some sense because it was sung by young men waving flags in each other's faces. One expert, however, claims that the language is West African and derives from Ghana. A professor of Creole studies claims that it came from a mixture of the Yoruba and French Creole dialects. Yet another theory has it that the words Giacomo come from Native American language and that Chokoma Fina means very good. I kind of like Dr. John's interpretation a little bit better. But we'll never really know, be it African, Native American, French, Creole, or Voodoo. We can thank the great melting pot of New Orleans and James Sugarboy Crawford. So if you're interested, go into my YouTube channel and check it out. IKO IKO.